Don't let me go off on a tangent like that. We have things to do. We gotta focus. Yes, we gotta focus. Hello everybody, Michael LeBlanc here, and I am sitting with you wherever you are. Currently, actually, I'm at a friend's house. Everybody say hi in the background.
Hello.
Hello.
I got two guys here who are very excited about what I'm going to be doing today. How easy, maybe it's easy, maybe it's not, maybe I'll burn everything to the ground, who knows. But we're going to be making Nuka Cola here out of the Fallout Vault Dwellers official cookbook. Is that good? Is that in frame? Yeah, all right, cool. Since I'm here with people who legally can't drink like half the drinks that are here, we're just gonna be making the soda instead. And right here is a wonderful picture, wonderful recipe, Nuka Cola. You know, you love it, you love to drink it, you love to collect the caps.
We here are excited to bring you an entire line of Nuka Cola products. And although we wanted to share the official secret recipe, including all 17 different fruits, we are unable to settle due to some legal differences in between Vault-Tec and Nuka Cola Corporation. However, we have put our best scientists on track to have come up with that cold, refreshing Nuka Cola taste with a 566% more efficient use of fruit.
That sounds great to me. All right, so to get this thing started, we had to make a few things, and I couldn't find browning sauce for the life of me in the store. Now, evidently browning sauce is liquidized brown sugar that is available to give things color and give it a little bit of sweetness, so that's what we're going to be doing. Well, to make browning sauce, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We have our cup of brown sugar, we have our cup of half a cup of water, and then various things to stir with. I've got hard spatulas, I've got whisks, I've got a regular old spoon. We're going to make this thing happen. Now, I'm cooking over a flame. So here's hoping that we can achieve the low temperatures that we're supposed to get. We're gonna figure that out. Well, I've got the heat going on. This pot right here is hotter than this one. This one is as low heat as I can make it. And this is what scares me because I'm gonna be putting brown sugar straight into it. So nothing way to do it but do it. So here we go. And then this right here is supposed to boil. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna wait on that because I think that this right here is going to take no time at all. Half a cup of water goes up to a boil like that. I'm gonna wait. So I'm gonna be using this spatula right here, and we're just gonna wait for it to liquefy. So let's do that. One of the spatulas that I had started to get a little soft, so I'm not going to use that one anymore. I'm going to use something a little more sturdier. But this stuff actually is liquefying. I can actually see it turning brown. The time lapse will also show that as well. But anyway, let's keep melting. We've done our best to liquefy the sugar. It is a gooey mess. It has superheated the spoon. It got stuck to one spoon. It crystallized a little bit, but it looks like the stuff is ready. So now my half a cup of water is already boiling. It doesn't take long to go at all. And then we just pour it slowly into the sugar. It says to expect a lot of steam. That just makes sense. And you just stir it. Woo! Careful about that steam. It is not joking. And we just keep stirring. As you can see, probably it's time lapse right now, but you can definitely see that it is a dark, bubbling, viscous mass just rolling on the bottom of this pan. Do not put your face directly over it because, well, I mean, unless you just really want all that in your pores. And I think with that, we have got all the water in the sugar. Take it off the heat, and then you let it cool. So that's what we're gonna do here. We're just gonna let this thing cool now that I've stirred all the sugar off the bottom. And once that's cool, we'll get started with the rest and see exactly how this sugar did. And here we have the finished product. This is browning sauce right here. I've had a taste of it. I know I'm diabetic. I know I shouldn't have a lot of sugar. Y'all need to calm down. This right here is very sweet, but I wanted to see exactly what it is, and it's almost kind of, it's like an earthy sweetness. Everything kind of broke down. The water just kind of kept it all suspended. I'm really interested to see what this is going to do for the rest of the flavor of the Nuka Cola. Let's skip ahead. Alright, so we've got our sauce made. I've got 1/4 cup of it sitting right here. I don't know if it's on the screen, but it's right here. And that's all the brown wing sauce that I need to make this. So if it's actually good, hopefully they can make another batch. And I hope you enjoy it. You guys just don't need that much sugar in one sitting. By the way, everybody, this is JC Thorne. He resides in this beautiful home that I'm borrowing, and actually half of the equipment that I'm using right now is his. So that's the only reason it's nighttime and you can still see me. We're borrowing a light from him. I got a tripod here. It's great, so thank you for that.
Sure.
All right, so he's gonna get started on zesting and squeezing lemons. Well, I guess the squeeze first. Oh, you're squeezing on that?
Yeah.
All right. And he's going to squeeze all of the fruits and get all the juices out of them there. Don't worry if there's seeds, because this thing's gonna be strained afterwards, so don't worry about de-seeding it. So while he's getting that, we're gonna combine the water, the sugar, the cinnamon stick, just everything we got here. So first off, the water, and
I lied when I told you I know how to zest.
Okay.
Like, I've done it before. I didn't do it. I didn't squeeze.
Well, your confidence was very inspiring. I'm thinking, here's what I'm thinking.
Take the sticker off.
All right, you squeeze as much out of there as you can?
Probably not.
Well, yeah, really squeeze, get it all out of there. And here's what I'm thinking. You're gonna take this right here, hold this over that, and just go like back and forth real quick.
Yes.
Try to only get peel. Just do your best. That's all we ask.
Just do your best.
Just do your best.
There needs to be an index in the cookbook where it tells you how to do some of this. Just zest. Okay, thanks. I'm a gamer who plays Fallout 4. How do I zest stuff?
Well, there isn't that, but this does say that if you drink 1 serving of this, you get +1 endurance for 30 minutes. So imagine the zesting. You're not zesting that side of the lemon. You are zesting the peel. Thank you. I don't need zested pulp.
Beautiful. Maybe use bigger.
You know what? Do it till you feel happy. We're gonna get the rest of this going. 2 cups of water. Could you have gotten me a smaller glass? This better be exactly 2 cups of water.
It is. I checked. I was like, man, I don't want to reach all the way up in the cabinet
There's
and get a
nothing on
bigger
here
cup.
that says 2 cups. What did you do? Get us other cup?
I got 2 of those cups. 2 of the measuring cups.
Oh.
So 2 cups, I poured it into there.
Okay, all right. 2 cups of water, 3 cups of sugar. Just wipe that into the bowl, I guess. And then we're gonna just pour that in there. And there we go. What?
I'm glad I washed my hands.
I'm glad you washed your hands too. For the safety of your family. Whoa. Man, we still gotta put the rest of the stuff in, guys. So we're going to take the cinnamon stick and just put it in there. We're gonna take the cardamom pods, which that's these right here. Just 3 of them, and they smell, what did we say they smell like? Hand soap.
Yeah, hand soap.
They smell like hand soap, but
Smell
we're just
like
gonna
hand soap in my restaurant.
we're just gonna put that in there as well. The coriander seeds, not ground coriander, but coriander seeds. You can get this pretty much from any grocery store or Whole Foods market or something like that. I happen to have some because my brother gave me a package that I just opened the seal today, and he gave me the package 4 years ago. But thanks, Michael. I appreciate. My brother's name's Michael, by the way. In case anybody thought that's his name. Anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna put the seeds in there. That was a tangent. Star anise.
Star of anise.
Not star of anise, star anise.
Star of anise. Anise in a different light. Star of anise.
Now the recipe in the book does say to put 2 in there, but everybody else that I've seen on the internet has been saying to only put 1. The stuff smells.
1 star.
Did you smell this yet?
I have not.
Yeah, here, smell that.
Yep, smells like anus.
It smells like licorice, but I really worry about your nozzle. the snozzle, your nose. I don't. You stop.
You have ruined me. You have ruined my language, my ability to word speak.
We are going to put the zest in here and then heat it. It says whisk until the sugar is dissolved. So I'll be whisking. Will I be whisking? Here, vamp for a second. Talk to the people.
Hey, I'm vamping right now. I think I'd do some beat poetry. I was thinking some improv beat poetry right now. I've only ever seen a beat poetry performance once in my life.
Great.
So I'm gonna start out, I'm gonna call it citrus. I squeeze, and I squeeze a lot. The seeds, they come out into the cup.
All right.
The strainer, non-existent. But I squeeze.
No, you're just gonna keep going.
Still I squeeze.
You're just, all right. Okay, thanks. Appreciate that. All right, that was Citrus, everybody, by JC Thorne. How long have you been alive?
16 years, 17 this December.
Nice. What you gonna do for your 17th birthday?
That's a great question. I wish I knew.
Okay. Because it is 2020. What can you do? Well, you can learn how to make soda. You know what? That's what you can do. This is it. We're learning how to make soda. I wonder what this tastes like.
How much zest did it want?
It just said zest. There's really no number associated with how much you zest. You just get as much as you can. Zest.
I watch Bobby Fry.
All right, I'm curious. I'm just really curious. I'm gonna get myself a clean spoon. I'm gonna figure out how this tastes.
What?
Look, we have put. This looks like something that you would make.
That looks like double toilet.
When you were a wee lad, weer than you are now.
Wee lad.
Did you ever go out in the yard and just like make a puddle?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I made
like a
lots of
puddle
puddles.
soup or a
Sometimes
potion.
on the carpet.
So that's where your dogs learned that. Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously this is gonna taste like straight sugar, and I'm not gonna have too much because I shouldn't have too much sugar.
Diabetic?
I am pre-diabetic. Thank you very much.
You'll be post-diabetic.
All right, so we're just gonna try that. Okay, all I taste is sugar. Oh, don't do that.
Got right in my eye.
All I taste is sugar. Well, this is gonna be interesting when it cooks down. Of course, I haven't added any of the juices or zest or anything yet. Well, he's going to zest the rest of that, and we'll be right back. Coffee. This is the zest right here, different colors. That is the lime.
That works.
The green is the lime, the orange obviously is the orange, and the white would be the lemon.
Yes.
Right? The lemon
Sure.
zest.
I know
All right.
colors.
Yeah, and so we're gonna just put all that in there.
That's Chad colorblind game.
There we go. And no, we're not gonna put that until after we get this thing heated up. Okay. As I mentioned before, I am using a gas stove, so here comes the boom. Hey, there we go.
Big boom.
Not that big of a boom, but it felt like it was big. Big boom for a little guy.
You're 6 feet.
Okay, so this thing says to whisk until incorporated. The problem with that is that I have left the stick in the center. It's really hard to whisk. So, you know what? This was probably something I should have thought of before. We're just gonna put the stick right there. Now we're gonna whisk. I know how to cook.
Is the stick gonna melt? What's the stick gonna do in there?
Just flavor it. Just flavor this. This piece of bark is gonna flavor our soda.
It's a tasty piece of bark.
It is a tasty piece of bark.
When I was like younger, probably half my age now, gonna make you guys do math. You know those Starbucks straws? They're like cookies, and they're like the straw things you can dip in coffee.
Yeah.
I really liked those, and I was looking for them, and I saw the cinnamon sticks, and I thought that's what the little Starbucks things were. And I tried to eat a cinnamon stick, and it really hurt and tasted somewhat good at the same time.
Yeah, these things are extremely hard. I mean, you're just chewing on tree. The next step is to sit here and get this thing to a boil. It's sugar water, who knows how long it's going to take to boil. You know what? I still am curious though. Now that we have the zest in here, did that change the flavor? So I'm gonna test this thing again. Let's see here. Clean spoon. Well, that's actually a lot better. The zest does a lot for it. Get your own clean spoon.
No, I was gonna.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I was gonna say, don't use my clean spoon. That just defeats the purpose. All right, we're gonna be right back once we get this thing boiling. Okay, so as you can see, this thing is boiling. I'm gonna take this off the heat before it boils over. Do not do that. All right, and then it says to turn down the heat and let this thing simmer for 10 minutes.
Before adding this?
Yes, before adding that.
Stop drinking my juice.
All right, that's as low as it's going. All right, and look, dude, this thing like went clear. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, so this thing's gonna simmer for about the next 10 minutes, and we'll be back after 10 minutes and we'll add the rest of it. Here we are, this thing has been simmered for 10 minutes. You can go ahead and take it off and put it right here. Have you looked at the rest of this book?
Do you mean the rest of the recipe or just
Like just in general, have you looked at any other recipes?
Yes, I have.
What would you say you're most excited to like make?
Radaway. It's like a blood packs. It's really cool.
Let's turn off that heat.
Yes, let's.
All right, find that real quick when we get this thing stirred up. This cookbook, for me, like taking a look at it, is taking me a lot out of my comfort zone.
It's also stem
I mean, 2020 is taking us out of our comfort zone.
I mean,
let's be
I'm
honest.
excited to make it, but it's alcoholic. But who cares? That looks really cool.
Oh wow, they got them in.
Yeah, and then if you look at stem packs,
In
which
plug
is on the
packs.
other page, it's in syringes.
Oh, they look like
plastic
little syringes, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, if you want your drinks to look like it's medicine, I mean that's fine. So you got blood packs sitting right here. You see it? You see it, guys? We have turned this thing off. I guess I could have just turned the heat off instead of moving that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
As you can see, it's clear. It's clear now, which is really cool. We are going to strain all that stuff out later. We need to go ahead and add the juice. So go ahead and pour that juice in right quick.
Where does zest go?
The zest was in there.
Oh, I'm dumb.
It's been cooking in there the whole time. And we are going to go ahead and strain it. All right. So
into what?
We are going to strain it into an airtight container because this thing's gonna go into the fridge, and then we're gonna let it cool. So
for how long?
Give that a little swirly swirl with the with that. Funny you should ask, because if you want this stuff instantaneously, you're not gonna have it. You gotta wait like a whole 12 hours after you put it in the fridge. So,
oh wait. So we Okay, so we add that later.
Yes, we're gonna add that after we strain it. You feel like that's good and mixed? I feel like that's good and mixed. This stuff, it's not exactly very sweet smelling. It's like, what do you say, when you walk into a...
If you walked into a spa, this is what you expect to smell.
It's medicinal in a way. So I just want to see, here before we start pouring, okay, yeah, that is in the shot. All right, so go ahead and very carefully pour that directly into the strainer. You can go a little lower to avoid any splashback. All right, there we go. And as you see, we got a wire mesh. I don't recommend having any other strainers in there that have like large holes. Obviously, it's just going to defeat the purpose. Your cardamom, your coriander seeds are just going to go right through and everything. That looks pretty good. As we can see on here, there's still like, you're seeing things in there, but you gotta realize you just put a cinnamon stick in there. You did put like seeds in there, so there's gonna be like little filaments in there. But let's be honest, you know, when you're making stuff from home, you're gonna have a little bit of life left, a little bit of life. Oh, now we're gonna mix in the sweet stuff.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and put that 1/4 cup of that browning sauce, which turned out so well. I was just really amazed. I thought we were about to make just a whole thing of hardened taffy. And it smells like homemade, what you call it? Toffee. Yeah, it smells like homemade toffee. Which I've been told somebody in this house makes homemade toffee.
Yes,
I'm pretty
does make amazing homemade.
Excited about that.
Butter. Now I'm gonna forget the name. Butter almond toffee.
All right, yeah.
It's already looking like Coca-Cola.
It is. That browning stuff has already started to spread along the bottom, and then you just take I got pure vanilla extract. I'm not just talking imitation here. I wanted to make sure that we get the real flavor. You get one. You can, but it's not gonna be the same flavor at all. And you put 1 tablespoon of that in there. Now. And I feel like this is chemistry. You know, I don't feel like this is cooking. There's no
cooking involved in this show.
Yeah, there's
complete chemistry.
there's no flour. There's no baking. This is just putting things over a flame and mixing it until we think the potion is ready. Wow, that sounds really interesting. I wouldn't really call that cola. That's like a cream soda. I would call this like a cream. Oh, guys, this smells so good. It really does. Here.
But once it freezes,
let's both get. Well, it better not freeze. This is.
I mean, once it
you've ruined my recipe.
I'm gonna keep stirring for a little bit, just to make sure.
I mean, you can, but I'm also gonna give.
Plus, I feel like I'm useless.
I feel like I have monopolized all the clean spoon eating here, tasting.
This is hot. You're just gonna stick this in your mouth.
You just coat it. Don't get a whole puddle of it. Here, I will show you how to do this, so the child does not burn himself. Okay. See, it's just coated, and it's gonna cool off really well. You're just tasting it. Oh man, sweet, citrusy. Doesn't taste a thing like cola at all, but I definitely would put this up there with like root beer. It's a unique taste. I have never tasted anything like this. This is gonna be a very interesting soda when we get it mixed up.
I can taste the cola part. Like
it's there, right? It's like a
tangy citrus.
It's like a close cousin. All right.
It's like if Pepsi wanted to make a better Coke product, and then they sort of messed up, but not really, because they made a completely new flavor of drink.
Yeah.
And they just forgot the whole marketing thing and just went straight with the new flavor.
That's I'm never going into business with you. Okay, so this has been the cooking part. The actual mixing part will come later, because like I said, this stuff's gonna last 12 hours, and I'm not doing a 12-hour time-lapse video. I don't have the time. So
what are we gonna do? Put the camera in the fridge?
No, because these are also my phones. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get in touch with you every hour, and I expect you to be there with a thermometer giving me numbers.
And I do have a TI-84 Plus graphing calculator that I will use to calculate temperature.
That's all I ask for. We've got more people in the house than we did last time. If anybody off camera wants to say hello.
Trap like rats.
Okay, that's almost a hello. All right, so it has been 36 hours since we put that stuff in that bowl, and it has, it's gelled. It is sticking to the sides of the bowl. Go ahead, let's, yep, turkeys fly, and there we go. All right, so this stuff is, I mean, it is brown, it is viscous, but it smells
very strong, very cinnamony.
Right. It's got a lot of spice to it, and that really helped it while it sat in there. It let all the flavors get to know each other. Now, according to this book, it takes 8 ounces of this
unbranded seltzer water.
Or club soda, depending where you are, and then 5 of these are tablespoons. People on the internet are saying that's too strong. So what we're gonna do is
start with 2.
We figure with the ice, we got maybe what, 6 ounces?
Maybe
6 ounces of this, and then we're gonna start with like 2, give it a stir, and see how it goes.
Or, I mean, just fill it up till it's appropriate.
Yeah. So. Oh, okay, hold on. You ever seen those videos where they put like liquid in vacuum? And then the vacuum actually, since it's not hot, but since there's no pressure on it anymore, it just starts to boil inside the container. Yeah. That's what this reminds me of. All right, there you go. You want to pour your 6 ounces of there. All right. Really nothing in the way as far as how to stir, but we felt that we'd be, fancy, get ourselves a nice silver spoon, get everything in there, and
put this over here.
Now,
let's put the cap.
That's a good idea. The last thing we need is that thing going everywhere, creating puddles, waterfalls, and whatnot. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, bring my glass over here and start spooning out. We say we start with 2.
Yep.
Go straight to the bottom. It's so heavy and dense. And I'm gonna give that a stir.
I'm gonna do 3.
You're gonna do 3?
Because I don't like the color.
Okay. I'm thinking that the taste.
Use my left hand.
This is gonna be like, what's the name of that? LaCroix.
I'll stir a little bit.
Okay. Nuka Cola flavored LaCroix. All right. Cheers. Hey, want clean? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I can barely taste anything.
Yep.
Could have had their syrup too dark.
Yeah.
Perhaps maybe they overcooked the browning sauce, or maybe I didn't cook it enough. Maybe this is my fault.
Now it's looking a little bit darker, but it still looks pretty light.
Yeah, we're dealing with like a punch scenario here. One more. Let's see what we got going on. It's not very sweet. It's got more of a spicy flavor. In fact, I think I'm going to go 1 more.
I'll go 1.5.
Or teaspoon.
Be dangerous.
1.5. You're a man on the edge.
I know, right?
You need to control yourself.
See, what I really want is I want that nice dark color like Coke.
But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. There are other people out there who say that the color was more like cream soda anyway.
That's the drink.
This is the drink. This is the Nuka Cola.
You're in a video now. How's that?
Say hi to people.
Hi.
Right?
Hold it up to the light. It looks a little bit better.
Yeah. Oh, you can look at that. You can see all the pulp and everything in there. I'm down with this.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, that's much better.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, guys, whoever put that on the internet that you should probably go light on the syrup is afraid of flavor. All right, guys. Well, that's Nuka Cola, which is more like Nuka Punch, Nuka cream soda. Either way, I enjoy it.
It's very much cream soda.
Yeah. So thanks so much for joining us. As always, I love you guys so much, and save us a seat. Again, bye. Wait, say bye to people. Bye.